I mean, we're probably going to see we are going to see the Ryan Bowen rematch, which I'm really interested in because Ryan is trending back up in weight. And I do respect Ryan's hook. I think he has a very technical hook. Obviously, the version of Khaled that he faced was very, very diminished. And I would love to see both of them have time to prepare for that specifically. And I think it's really interesting based on their characters, the characters that they are in the arm wrestling community. And I'm not counting Ryan Bowen out on that because I think that's Ryan Bowen's Super Bowl. You know, like we talked about like his match being a no-win situation. But the reality of it is what he was playing towards was a rematch. And for him, that was a win. So optically, it still doesn't look great per se, as far as like, hey, was that a great win for me? Is that a career win? No. And he acknowledged that. But what it did was put him on the path for another really, really huge opportunity. So he did make it work for himself for sure. And I like the way that he handled it. And I liked that he tried to bleed Khaled and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
I get it if there's like a purpose, like if it's to win the full match, but if you're just bleeding them to make them pin themselves, I don't really like that optically either.
So I'm actually looking for someone, if someone wants to bet on that match. Like I have my money on Khaled. If somebody wants to bet on Ryan, then
I will make a friendly wager with you. As long as it's reasonable. I'm not so comfortable that I'm going to put my mortgage on it, but I'll make a friendly wager. Yeah. I'll back my buddy Ryan.
Paul, there is no way. There is no way. I think when that match comes, Khaled is going to train harder than ever. The way his mentality is shaped, you can watch his post-match videos with Bader on his channel, his sponsor. He is still worried about that single round that he lost to Schoolboy. He was like, "No, man, the referee let him start in a hook. That is why I lost that. That man doesn't like to lose."
Anytime before they said go, I was not seeing my thumb. He was taking
the full thumb.
The full thumb, and the referee was not saying anything.
So, and the people online was also talking about the wrist being bent.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, yes, right, 100%. Definitely, Schoolboy was cheating on me. But I proved to him that I'm more stronger than him.
And he's going to train for that match for sure. Like Ryan Bowen, till date, is going to see the best prepared Khaled that has ever existed on the table.
There's two sides to that coin. If you look at that and say, what's Khaled's potential and what's Ryan Bowen's potential? Obviously, Khaled's potential is way up here. So we'll see what he puts in. But again, it's the Super Bowl for Ryan Bowen. It's the Super Bowl. Then maybe we see this insane focused training, regimented, like I'm going to win this at all costs. Then I think Ryan's in trouble. But I think what we're going to get from Ryan is probably his best version as well. Because for him, being that he is a career arm wrestler, his finances come from arm wrestling. This is a really pivotal moment business-wise. He wins there and continues to extend his brand against King of the Table's one of their poster boys. And King of the Table grows, Ryan Bowen's business footprint grows along with it. So, I mean, you look at that and say, I don't know how much he's getting paid. Let's say it's a couple $1,000s. It's worth more to Ryan than a couple $1,000s because you're talking about a residual effect down the road for his career. So I think we're going to see him go like balls to the wall, man. So it'll be interesting. And I think that match will generate just about as much hype as any legitimate, quote unquote, legitimate match that we will see out there.